In his book, The Power of Regret, Daniel Pink explores why looking back on our past choices can actually help us make better decisions in the future. And when it comes to retirement, we don't have to guess what people regret. We already know. So today, I'm gonna walk you through the 5 biggest regrets retirees have and how you can avoid them. Let's dive in. One of the most powerful themes in The Power of Regret is how people often put off their dreams until it's too late. People say things like, I wish I had done things I truly wanted to do instead of waiting for the right time. Maybe you've always wanted to travel to a specific place, write a book, or start a business. Maybe you would like to just spend more time with your family. But instead, life happens. You focus on work, responsibilities, and one day you wake up realizing that time just slipped away. So ask yourself, what have I always wanted to do but never started? What excuses have I been making? What if I gave myself permission to start today? The happiest retirees aren't necessarily the richest. They're the ones who stopped waiting and started living. Another regret we see is letting work define your life for too long. We often tie our identity to our work, but when you retire, who are you without your job? A famous 85-year Harvard study, the Harvard Study of Adult Development, found that career success had little to do with long-term happiness. Instead, strong relationships and a sense of purpose mattered most. And yet, so many people stay in the workforce longer than they need to, not because they love their job, but because they don't know what else to do. I hear all the time, I wish I had prioritized experiences and relationships over just working more. So ask yourself, are you working because you need to, or because it's all you know? Have you thought about what will replace your work as your source of purpose? Are you investing in relationships and experiences now, or assuming you'll do it later? Retirement isn't just about not working. It's about having something worth retiring to. Another regret we hear is that people didn't say what needed to be said. Daniel Pink found that their number one regret was not expressing what they truly feel. Maybe you've never told a family member how much they mean to you. Maybe you've avoided difficult but important conversations. Maybe you've spent years bottling up thoughts and emotions instead of sharing them. I often hear, I wish I had been more honest about what I wanted. So again, ask yourself, is there a conversation that you've been putting off? Have you told the people closest to you what they truly mean to you? And if not, what's stopping you from speaking up? As one study on end-of-life reflections put it, people rarely regret tough conversations. What they regret is never having them at all. The 4th regret we see is losing touch with friends. As we get older, life gets busy. Before you know it, decades can pass without meaningful connections. But research from Harvard and the Blue Zone studies show that strong friendships are one of the most powerful predictors of happiness and longevity. I wish I had made more time for my friendships, we often hear. And the happiest retirees don't just have financial security, they have social security too. Who are the people that truly make me happy? When was the last time I reached out to an old friend? Am I prioritizing relationships as much as my retirement plan? Because at the end of the day, wealth means nothing without people to share it with. The 5th regret we see is not letting yourself be happy sooner. One of the most surprising regrets is that people say, I wish I had allowed myself to be happier. Many people go through life delaying joy, waiting until retirement, waiting until they have enough money, waiting for the perfect moment. But the truth is, happiness isn't something you find, it's something that you create. You don't need permission to enjoy your life right now. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect. You don't have to stress about money forever, especially if you have a solid plan. So ask yourself, what small changes could I make today to increase my happiness? Am I focusing too much on what I don't have instead of the things that I do have? What would my ideal retirement look like? Not money-wise, but in general. And are you working toward it now? Because if you don't choose happiness, who will? At the end of the day, retirement isn't just about money, as important as it is. It's about what money allows you to do. And the biggest regrets, they aren't financial. They're about missed opportunities, lost time, and unspoken words. But the good news, you still have time to make different and better choices. And at Haywood Wealth Management, we don't just help you plan for retirement, we help you design a life that's truly fulfilling. If you're ready to align your money with your life's purpose, let's talk. You can visit us at haywoodwealth.com to learn more, or schedule a complimentary consultation, and we'll be happy to talk with you about what is important to you and how we can help you achieve that. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe, and be on the lookout for more videos just like this.